Hello, everyone, and welcome. We're going to be talking about Jupiter in Taurus. This is one of those things that happens every 12 years. So Jupiter spends 1 year, roughly, in every single sign. And when Jupiter is in Taurus, Jupiter expands all Taurus themes. The excitement about this is that Taurus themes include beauty, home, pleasure, money, abundance, and all things joyful, tactile, rich, and amazing. So, if you're ready to expand all those super abundant, joyful themes in your life, you're going to love this. I wanted to go through some really big, like super major points today that can help you to make the most of this big transit and start thinking about how do I want to expand the wealth in my life? How do I want to expand the richness, the abundance, all of those amazing things? So let's dive in. The first thing is that Jupiter is expansive and also, like, we'll say, anything that's happening, it's going to expand. So we want to focus on what we want to grow. This is a time to get really focused in on how you can grow the richness in your life. You don't want to get focused on what isn't working or what hasn't happened. This is a very innovative time, very innovative energy. There's so much new energy coming in now through 2024, 2025. It's just a whole new way of operating. And it's important to stay open. Stay open to actually expanding. A lot of times people say, I want change, and then change starts to happen, positive change. And then it's like, whoa, 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 it's too fast. So it's time to get used to positive change. And it's a really good time, if you haven't yet, to do things like make a vision board, get clear on what you want to focus on. All of this is going to be so, so helpful. Now, another thing about this time is that it's about leveling up the value of things. Really, Jupiter's expanding, and Taurus is often thought of as luxurious. There's a lot of this energy of luxury. So it's a time to level up life in amazing ways. It's a time to start looking at your home, because this is a Feng Shui year. This is a massive, massive Feng Shui year. This Taurus stuff is really rooted in your home, your environment, the sensory richness around you. So it's time to start leveling things up. So if you've wanted a new sofa, you've wanted new furniture, you've wanted to make a big investment, to do some sort of renovation in your house, you wanted to get new curtains, or even small things like get a new set of dishes, get a new set of cookware. Now is the time. This is happening now through May of 2024. It starts on the 16th of May, 2023, and goes all the way through to May of 2024. So there's this year of thinking about how you can level things up. And it's about having better, not having more things. So if you have a closet full of, just to give you an example, if you have a closet full of clothes and they're just kind of like fast fashion, all sorts of things, and it's overwhelming and it's too cluttered and you can't stand it anymore, it's a time to say, okay, let me just clear this stuff out, do a great big donation, gift this stuff to people who want it, and focus on accumulating, collecting these beautiful, long-lasting pieces of fashion that I'm going to have for years and years that I love. It's a time where, again, instead of getting a million things, a million little crystals, you get the one big crystal. That is a big investment. So think about this in terms of investment, value, leveling up. What this is going to do is be a reflection for you. Your home and everything in it, your life and everything in it, is a reflection of you inside. So if you want to manifest more by surrounding yourself with more high value things, rather than things that are just sort of like, oh, I just got this on the spur of the moment, impulse buy, this little thing, fast fashion, whatever it is, no judgment, because some of that is fun, but it's time to just think about investment. what the investments are that I can make that are going to bring me all these rewards for the years to come. Really, really big. This is a time to make breakthroughs. And so when we're talking about expanding into a higher level of abundance, expanding into a higher level of creativity, responsibility, all of these amazing things that we want, bigger jobs, bigger opportunities, bigger accolades, all of that starts with your value, valuing yourself and really valuing the things around you. Taking really good care of your space right now will help you to bring in more things to your space that you value. So it's a time for amazing self-care. This is the first day. My friend and I are going for massages in a little while. The first day of sort of preparing for this energy of it's time to invest time and energy into feeling really good. When you feel really good, you will manifest more. Now, the free breakthrough video series is starting soon. It's a whole class that will walk you through setting up your home energetically and setting up your home actually to make big breakthroughs in life. Hang on. Sorry, guys. I have terrible allergies. It's something weird happening in the air. We've had so much rain in California that every once in a while I'm like, what happened to my voice? So let me take one more sip of water and we're going to dive into this. Okay. So now, in addition to leveling up all these things where you go, okay, I've got too much of this, or I want one really good thing. I don't want 10 things. Instead of 20 pairs of shoes, I want 4 pair of excellent shoes that I'm going to have for years and years and years. In addition to that, it's time to upgrade the choices that you're making. And so in this free class, you're going to be able to shift the energy of your space so that you can get ready to make big, aligned choices and start magnetizing into your life and creating space in your life to bring in the bigger, the bolder, the better. I love sharing this video series. It's the most next level class that happens all throughout the year. And it is linked below. So you can sign up now and start the moment it arrives. It's arriving soon. This is such a time to get into this breakthrough energy. So now, if you are making choices, as I said, you want to make them from a place of abundance. Start making choices from a place of abundance, choosing the things you truly want, not settling. This is an energy of no more settling. It's an energy of leveling up the choices you make. So to give you an example, if I've been getting all sorts of videos, and I don't know why, because I have no interest in getting a facelift, but I've been getting all these videos on my TikTok of people who've gone and gotten facelifts in all these other countries because it was such a good deal. And every time it comes up, I just get this feeling in me like, I could never trust to do something like that. And no judgment. People will do whatever they do. But it's the idea of, okay, I want to do this. It's going to cost this much. I'm going to go for the thing I really want. I'm not going to go to the place where I just get the better deal. I'm not bargain shopping. I'm going to go for what I really actually want. And so you're not it's just leveling up your perspective. And it could be making those choices about money, also making these choices about what is valuable, where you want to spend your time. This is going to change everything. When we talk about Feng Shui and making changes in your home, as I said, all of this stuff, if you're surrounded by more abundance, more high value objects, more things that you love, you're taking better care of your space, it's going to reflect and impact you and create a more high value you, where you are a person who just expects the things they want, not the things they're settling for, expects amazing things to come, sees the abundance flying in. This is really powerful. Now, Taurus is an earth sign, and this is a great time to get into plants, crystals, all things of the earth, even eating more plant-based or more natural, cooking from the raw ingredients of the earth. All of that can be so enriching, so powerful. So think about how you can tap into some of that. You might get into aromatherapy this year. You might get into, again, this plant magic. You might start buying flowers every week. You might do other beautifying things with nature, like get new plants or start a garden. This is a wonderful time to start growing your own food. All of this into the earth, working with the growth energy of the earth. So powerful, so excellent for your home vibes as well. It's going to really activate more of this creative energy. Now, wellness and vitality are in the spotlight because your health is your greatest wealth. And this is about building from a solid foundation, building new habits that support your well being, building habits that support your grounded mindfulness. So, what are some of the things that you can do that make you feel good? And you don't have to turn your life upside down to do this. This is progressive. So, everything we're talking about for this cycle that starts on May 16th for a full year is progressive. It's not like a whirlwind, it's not turning your life upside down. Progressively, how can you build these things more in your life? Progressively, how can I build the habits that bring me more vitality? Progressively, how can I build a new fitness routine or a new way of doing my evening routine or a new meditation practice or whatever it is, step by step, little by little. Everything you're doing during this cycle is little by little. You don't just kind of dump everything and then go, I need high value today. You don't want to be running against the cycles of nature. Taurus is grounded. It's a fixed earth sign, and it's about really tapping into what you truly want, not tapping into what you're settling for or you've been waiting for, and then moving step by step, slowly but surely, and then quickly, because you'll start to speed things up to what you want. So think about how you can do that. The big part of this time is money and investments. And so your money is, again, energy. And one of the things that you'll learn in that free breakthrough video series is that manifesting more is very practical as well as magical. And when you start to reorganize your space with deliberate intention, this is the Feng Shui method of the School of Intention. For those of you who want to become a Feng Shui pro in this Feng Shui year of expanding your home and expanding your abundance, you can find all the details for that below. This school is epic. And in this way, what we talk about a lot is building from this solid foundation, building new abundance, building more money. And in Feng Shui, money has to do with energy that's flowing. And in Feng Shui, it has to do with organizing your life so that your energy is being invested, your time, your mind, your thoughts, your emotions are all being directed toward what you want. And you're being supported by your whole environment. So you don't have to stress out. You don't have to force things. It's a natural flow. And so when you look at your home, one of the things you can do is make sure that you feel like you're not looking at things that, again, you have settled for, that make you feel bad about yourself, that remind you of bad things in the past, things you don't need, you've outgrown. And so all the low self-worth items, socks with holes in them that can't be repaired, all of these things. I just found a whole bunch of them in my drawers and I was like, how did these stay in here? How did this happen? Just gather them up, recycle them, use them for something else. But really be clear, I am not settling for stuff like this. I would rather have 4 pair of socks than have 12 pair of socks and half of them make me feel bad because I can't wear them and I'm reminded this is broken. This needs to be fixed. This has a hole in it. This is falling apart. You don't want those messages from your space. You want everything to feel really together. You want everything to feel really good. And so the second piece of this is just richness, sensory richness, pleasure. And this is where Feng Shui comes in a massive way. So this is a year of expansive Feng Shui. Follow along if you're not following along yet, because this is what we do for every moon, for every big transit, but also I have videos coming out all the time. There's so many videos coming. We get into all the ways you can start to shift your environment, shift your energy to manifest more of what you want, but beyond that, to feel fantastic. And that is, to me, the ultimate manifestation. The better you feel, the better things are. And in this time of Jupiter and Taurus, that is going to be ultimately so true for you. The better you feel, the better things are. It's not about being perfect. It's not about forcing things, but it's about really connecting. So in this year, it's a great time to do a home detox, to get all the things that are not connected to nature out of your house, extra chemicals. It's a great time to invest in your home and all of these changes that we've talked about, the higher value choices. It's an amazing time to spend more time really loving your home and seeing all the things that work about it. And it's a fabulous time to do more home magic. And that's what we're doing in that breakthrough class that's coming soon in the free class. You can find it below, sign up, and we're going to get started soon. This is going to be such a cool transit. The last time this happened was 12 years ago. So you can look back 12 years and ask yourself what was happening. I know exactly what happened 12 years ago, and it's wild to see a resonance of that now in a different way. You can look back all the 12-year cycles and see how it affected you personally, and it'll always be different as you go through life. But this is such a good time collectively for all of us to start shifting out of all the themes that we've been going through, all the themes, all the news, all the things, and to say, you know what? I'm not settling for those old stories. I want to move on. I want to move forward. I want to move onward, and I want to feel amazing. And that's what this is all about. It's time to wildly prosper and to expand into bigger and bigger energy. So thank you guys so much for being here. Happy Jupiter and Taurus. And I will be back soon with so much more. We have all these new moons coming and all these new videos coming. So if you haven't yet, again, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. It really supports the channel. I really appreciate you so, so much. Thank you all. Happy Mother's Day for those of you watching this today. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. I'm just looking at your comments. Thank you. Thank you. Have a wonderful time ahead. Lots to come. Mwah. I love you guys. Bye.